Hey guys, James from App Spy here, and today we're going to take a quick look at Galaxy on Fire alliances. Now, if you're familiar with the series at all, you'll know that it's a space shooter in which you fly around the galaxy blasting the crap out of everything. This is not that game. Fish Labs have gone in a different direction and created a socially slanted galaxy conquering sim, basically. At the moment, I'm going through some very simple tutorial missions. It's only been on for about 5 minutes or so, so you haven't missed anything. This is my commander chap. He's a member of the Vosuk race, I think. I've forgotten now, but I think that's right. And he's telling me how I can upgrade buildings, get new resources in order to acquire cash and acquire the bits and pieces I need to go out there and be some kind of intergalactic overlord, which is obviously the point of the whole thing. Right, upgrading buildings and improving basic stats is what I'm doing. Get my reward for doing that. Yes, please. New one, economy boost. With our headquarters upgraded, we can now improve our resource extraction rate. Each structure level also grants higher resource capabilities. Okay. Let's upgrade extractors to level 2. I will start doing that. So, I'm going to go over here. This is my planet, by the way, my little home planet. Isn't it nice? Doesn't look very hospitable, although it does look warm. Right, let's go into the structures setting. I'm going to hit on this metal extractor thingy and upgrade. Right, so far, from the 5 minutes I've played, this is pretty much what the game consists of. I'm going in and I'm upgrading things or building things, so I just hit a button, and then a wee timer appears, and I wait for it to complete. This is a free-to-play game, obviously, as you may have probably already noticed. Luckily, the wait timers have been very short so far. They're only 15 seconds or so, so I'm not sitting around for 3.5 hours waiting for something to get made. Real Racing 3. Yeah, so it's not too bad. We'll see how it proceeds and whether it carries on later in the game. Gets longer and longer. Right, that's done. What's next? Gas extractor. We're going to upgrade that. Boom. There we go. So I'm gradually expanding my resource foothold on the planet. There's not much audio or any audio at all in this. There's a great big intro sequence which is all full of special effects and zooms and whizzes and bangs. It's been pretty quiet since I've actually started playing the game. I don't know if that's par for the course or whether that's something weird because it's a beta release and maybe it's a bit buggy. I don't know. But I double checked and it does have no sound, these bits at the moment, so I don't know what to tell you. It's not available worldwide, as I say. It's appeared in New Zealand and in Canada. I've got a Canadian App Store account because I'm a cheat, basically. So I've got hold of it, but don't try and look on this if you're watching from the UK or something. You won't be able to get hold of this right now. But they dry run it in a few countries first, and then they release it globally once they've ironed out the bugs. Bugs like having no sound, for example. Okay, what we've got, 14 seconds left on that. Presumably, once I've worked through these very brief tutorial mission things, we're going to start building our fleet. Because I actually did an interview with Michael Sade, who's the CEO of Fish Labs, the guy who's responsible for this. And he kind of gave me a hands-on demonstration at one of the conventions we were at, which is another video you can actually see on the App Spy YouTube channel. So go and check that out if you want to see what the rest of the game looks like a little bit later on. Right, I demand rewards, for I am entitled. Level 2 reached. Fantastic. Okay. Next, we're going to go and build new structures. Okay, a shipyard. Now that is important. The shipyard is the thing I need in order to construct my fleet. I want one of those, please. Now, this is obviously socially slanted. So, the idea is that there are 3 different factions that build up this universe. And you ally yourself with one of them. I think I'm a Vosuk. And then other players, other Vosuk people around the world, I can talk to them online and I can link up with them and we can organize strategies of attack. So we can all group together and take on other factions. So the reason it's called alliances is because you're supposed to form alliances with other people around the world who are all playing the same game. So you wind up with some kind of gigantic international armada, which sounds kind of cool to me. It depends on whether they make the kind of gameplay compulsive enough to carry it through, though. Right, so here are a few things I built. Level 2 gas refinery, I suppose that is. Level 2 something or other, or maybe, I don't know. Let's go on the HQ. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, what do I need to do now? Where's my next flashing arrow? Nope, don't want to demolish anything there. keeps telling me to close, so what do I need to do now? Let's back up out of it just to show you. Here is my planet. Actually, back up out of that. And can we go further back? I want to see. There we go. And there's the galaxy. How's about that? Can I zoom in and out? Yes, you can. Full on zoom in and out. As you can see, even though they've abandoned the kind of third-person ship flying bits, it still looks great. It still looks like the Galaxy on Fire series, and it's still using that universe, of course. So what you can do is take a look at the planets around you. Let's have a look at the planet stats. Tells you, what has it got? Levels of metal, gas, crystal. Basically tells you whether it's worth mining or not. Close out of that. How about this other one over here? Yeah. That one, oh, bit richer in metal and gas, so we'll probably be drilling into that one and shamelessly pillaging it later on, like us invader types do. That's great. So I'm going to get my reward. Lovely. Okay, let's go back here. Marvellous. Now, what's next? Shipyard, level 1. Brilliant. Carriers. Now, let's start building ships. Okay, so the first one I'm going to build is the Carrier Mark 1. Which they claim is the backbone of things. Constructing carriers, ships, and structures can take a lot of time. In which, if it takes a long time, we can tap our credit resources. Yeah, so it's the standard thing. If we want to speed up construction, then we can use 16 of these little points. That's pretty cheap, considering I've got 1400. So I've done that. I've reached level 3. Yay me. And I'll start building ships. That's that done. Okay, look at all these ships. Ooh. Nice. Actually, this is kind of rubbish without sound, I've got to admit. So what I'll do is I'll leave the little hands on here. I just wanted to show you very quickly what it looks like. We'll probably do hands on later on in the game, show you some more in-depth footage. And also, we need to do it when there are more people using it, because it's kind of a multiplayer experience. But just for now, that will do. That's your first look at Galaxy on Fire Alliances. It's free to download from a few app stores at the moment, worldwide. Check back with us for more news in the future. Bye-bye! This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.